Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Okay, now these guys, their job, if you're Austin Dillon, one of those guys.
Watch this run Kevin Harvick has on the bottom.
Now the bottom can go to the outside. They're all trying to build that run that Keselowski did.
Here goes the 3-car.
Will Dillon have help? No, they come down to block. Logano goes back up. Keselowski with him. McDowell in tow. Dillon on the bottom.
The run's on top.
Oh!
Teammates.
Around they go in a hard crash. Kyle Busch.
Larson.
Caution is out.
Bubba Wallace is in this. Austin Cindric. Hard hit by Kyle Busch. Caution's out.
McDowell is first to the line, but will have to go back to the moment of caution, which ends Michael McDowell from Glendale, Arizona, for Bob Jenkins Front Row Motorsports, has won the Daytona 500.
How about that?
One bank.
And Joe Logano's saying, what do I got to do?
He's
going to show Christopher Bell.
You can see the brakes just glowing red hot on the 22 car. Missed the corner right there. It's smoking as well. Them brakes are hot.
15 drivers got their first career win on a road course. The last to do it, Chase Elliott, 2018 at Watkins Glen.
Missed the corner pretty bad right there.
Yep.
Yeah, he's just got to take a breath right now. He's gapped the 22. He's got a better race car. He's just got to take a breath and not overdrive this car right now.
Easier said than done. He's on fire too. Them brakes are hot. Trying to get away from Joey Logano. We talked about it in the pre-race show, Jeff. That infield is such a tight thing. You're always constantly on the brakes, not giving them a chance to cool off until you get off a 6, finally getting that long straightaway.
So now Bell will have about a mile to let those brakes cool before he has to get hard on the binders for the bus stop, which might be Logano's last chance.
If he completes this, of all the tracks I would have picked for Christopher Bell to get his first Cup win, this is the last one I thought it would come at.
Well, he's definitely one you had your eye on. You knew the opportunity that was ahead of him. He was longing for this opportunity, asking for it. He got it, and look at this.
Christopher Bell running a time trial lap here to secure this victory. Logano now 1.8 seconds back. Adam Stevens on the pit box for Christopher Bell, who comes out of the final chicane, and in his 38th start,
good job.
Christopher Bell scores his first career win, and it comes on the Daytona road course. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Did you pick the 24?
I may have.
Chip shot.
'23-year-old William Byron from Charlotte, North Carolina, came up through Legends cars. The E Series, the Truck Series, Xfinity, checkered flag. William Byron wins in Homestead. One bank. Brad 3.2 back, and Kyle Busch, that is, 6.2 back. Hamlin and Blaney, the top 5. Going to shake up the points. Going to put Hamlin to the top, Keselowski, and then Larson, as Kyle Larson wins Las Vegas. One lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Still side by side for 8th. BJ McLeod pulls aside for Martin Truex, who has a 1.8 second lead on Joey Logano. Martin Truex Jr. cruising to his 28th career win in the NASCAR Cup Series. Truex wins Phoenix. lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Third generation star. 27 years old from High Point, North Carolina. Won last June at Talladega. Previous best finish here, 4th.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Did not see this coming at all.
Ryan Blaney wins the Folds of Honor QuikTrip 500 in a shocker.
Take a right front flat on Martin Truex Jr.
Wow, how about the job, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. What a great job. Second place right here. It's going to be an awesome finish for them.
Close as he can get to Joey Logano. Stenhouse sends it in, but Logano is going to win the dirt race at Bristol.
How about that?
Oh,
Joey Logano.
Unreal.
White flag, though. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. They're going to have to get around Newman in 2, and they do. Ryan Newman going to tough it out on 3 tires to the finish. And coming out of turn 4 for his 29th career win, he's why they call it Martinsville. Martin Truex.
White flag, you're all good.
Inside of Davidson and clear, but they're double wide in front of the leader.
Oh man, that's the last thing.
With
Alex
Kevin
Bowman
Harvick
wants to
and
see.
sparks flying, he got out of the way here.
And he splits those lap cars. Harvick backs out, gets out of the way. Hamlin comes to within 2 car lengths. Final corner of 400 laps. Alex Bowman steals one in Richmond. Next flag in the race.
Oh no, Matty
He
D
gave
went
up on
high.
his plan. Now you got Brad Keselowski's got the
He's got
heck of a push on the back of him.
The man with the plan, Brad Keselowski, has Michael McDowell in tow, and then Kevin Harvick.
Here comes a big run from the 8. Tyler Reddick's. Oh, but he's not going to push the 12. There, that's going to do it for Brad Keselowski on that inside lane. I'm not saying he's got the win. Now the 34 and the 4 got to get lined up. Look at Eric Jones.
Mile and a half to go.
Talked about right there.
That Jones boy up into 4th.
Kevin Harvick with a run.
Chris Buescher back there. He's wrecking. He's in the wall.
Big run.
17 in the wall,
McDowell.
but here they come.
What's McDowell going to do?
Down to the finish. 1 car turned in the fence. Keselowski, the leader. To the outside comes McDowell, and Brad Keselowski wins Talladega.
Well, Brad Keselowski got a huge push, but slides up the racetrack in front of Chase Elliott.
Never get up higher. Chase gets blocked. Nowhere to go. Brad was there.
Kevin Harvick comes to second. We said it. You never know. That's why you never give up in this sport.
All right, birthday candles versus new tires. Here they come off turn 4 for the win. For the first time this year, Kyle Busch goes to victory lane. He wins the Buschy-McBusch race 400. White flag waves. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Martin Truex in the races where he's led more than 200 laps has not been able to seal the deal. No driver who won a stage at Darlington has ever gone to victory lane. Truex won them both today. Kyle Larson now 2.5 back. Martin Truex Jr. wins the Goodyear 400 at Darlington. In the air. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
I go back to Richmond, the race that Alex Bowman won a little bit earlier in the season, how he kind of snookered him and stole that one late in the race. Man, this one was just all about that pit crew and Alex Bowman on the racetrack today.
Checkered flag in the air. Alex Bowman gets his 4th career victory, winning the Drydene 400. Mike back to Austin Cindric.
Kurt Busch.
Whoa!
Wow.
Off the
the brake, off the brake. There's your caution.
Thread the needle and out of sight.
Better gas. He did a great job of gassing it and getting to the dirt.
Keep it going, man.
Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop.
This looks like a Monster Energy commercial to me. Oh, look
And
at that.
maybe it is.
Thread the needle. Great job by Kurt Busch right there.
Come on.
Incredible
Get
car
out, get
control
out,
and
get
heads-up
out.
driving to get over there to the dirt and get out of the gravel.
There is Chase Elliott, and he is the winner of the EchoPark Texas Grand Prix. Due to inclement weather, the race has been called with 14 to go. Bill Elliott was right.
Yeah, he was.
And Chase Elliott wins. Here's Regan. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Kyle Larson trying for his first NASCAR win in a race longer than 400 miles. And he's going to pick NASCAR's longest night to do it.
And what a weird situation to get it done, right? With those 3 second places back in 2017, a pole, and then go ahead and win the race. Going to do it again right here in 2021.
Kyle Larson wins the Coca-Cola 600.
Trying to be aggressive. As soon as he makes a mistake, that's when you got to pounce, and you got to close that gap. You got to make Kyle Larson not think about the next corner, the next shift, but think about Chase Elliott. Kyle Larson did a great job that opening lap. You could see he was pushing and slip and slide around, just trying not to overdrive it, and that allowed Chase Elliott to stay right there. Now he's starting to settle in. What can Chase Elliott do with that?
That's the hardest part. Don't let him force you into it. You know, continue to keep the poise. And it's so challenging to do when somebody's breathing down your neck. Don't make a mistake and beat yourself.
And you still got 2 major braking zones. Here's 1 into 7. Don't wheel hop. But you got one last one into 11. If Chase Elliott puts a little pressure down through these S's, will the 5 of Larson wheel hop into that braking zone in turn 11?
Remember 5 years ago, Denny Hamlin, Tony Stewart, just that same kind of battle. Down into 11 on the final corner of the race. But Chase has got to get closer to have a shot.
So strong in this fast part of the track right here. I just don't think he does.
Turn 11, the final braking zone. And Rick Hendrick's team's going to tie a record that stood since 1956. 1-2 finishes 4 races in a row as Kyle Larson wins at Sonoma.
One bank for Kyle Larson. 263 laps led already. This has got to be the most dominant performance we've seen out of Kyle Larson. Fuel was an issue. Overheating was an issue. He fixed the overheating problem. He has managed the fuel problem, and he's going to make it 3 wins in a row. Kyle Larson returns to Nashville Superspeedway a winner. 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. 2.5 miles in front of Kyle Larson, and what a historic day it will be for him.
They've all come differently. He's dominated some road courses, high horsepower, low horsepower, different style racetrack. This racetrack, unlike any other, and he had to go get the lead back in the closing laps.
Kyle Larson trying to join the legends of NASCAR. Only 8 before him have ever won 4.
Oh, he's got a flat tire. The left front tire's flat.
It's down. He's going to go into the wall. Kyle Larson in the wall. The 48 of Bowman's going to get by him. A flat tire for Kyle Larson. And now Alex Bowman is going to win at Pocono.
Unbelievable.
Does he have 2.5 miles of fuel?
Jeff, you mentioned it. Pitted 1 lap later. Could that be the difference? We will see if he can finish this lap.
Save it. This lap can be really slow.
7.5 seconds in front right now of Kyle Larson. Larson, slow.
Chastain's out.
Chastain, yep. Up in the middle of turn 1. Kurt Busch is on pit road. Kurt Busch ran out. Can Kyle Busch find the fuel for a half a lap at Pocono?
Max saving. Mid-long pond.
Now he's 8 seconds in front of Larson and still under power. Kyle Busch, what a day he's had. Can he make it all the way?
Max. Still out. We got it.
Unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
Kyle Busch is going to win at Pocono. Chase Elliott has almost a 6-second lead over Christopher Bell, running second. A fan favorite for quite a few years now. Chase Elliott has won a championship a year ago, trying to defend that title. Look at the numbers that he has put up, especially on road courses. Jeff Gordon, 9, the most of all time. Tony Stewart, 8. And Chase Elliott right now at 6, tied with Bobby Allison, Richard Petty, Ricky Rudd, and Rusty Wallace.
And shame on me, Rick, when I saw the odds come out at the beginning of the week and all the talk, everybody had Chase Elliott the favorite. And I don't know, he hadn't been here in a while, doesn't have the experience of other drivers, didn't show up great in the practice lap times, but Dale Jr. called it. He said, you give these Cup veterans time out during this race and they will figure a way. Chase started way in the back and he's worked his way all the way to the front.
Dave Byrne mentioned, as we're listening to Chase Elliott, the way he works his way around this racetrack, Dave mentioned rhythm. That's what Chase was talking about. He wanted to find that rhythm as he works his way through the carousel for the final time.
Going to his home track next weekend, Atlanta Motor Speedway.
How careful he's taking it, not touching the curbs, not even really using the maximum amount on corner exit.
6.5 second lead. Now it's do not make a mistake.
That's right.
We said that before his very first win. Remember when he went into turn 1 at Watkins Glen, he made a mistake and let the car behind him catch up to him, but I think he's learned his lesson as well as figured out his rhythm here at this racetrack. Coming up to turn 14 for the final time, and the crowd here at Road America appreciative of what they have been able to see out of the reigning champion of the Cup Series. It's the 7th road course win. Chase Elliott wins at Road America. Credit One Bank. The final time on this surface at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Kurt Busch looking for his 33rd career win, which would tie him with Fireball Roberts for 25th all-time in wins in the Cup Series. Fireball Roberts has won at Atlanta Motor Speedway. And now, out of 4 for the final time, Kurt Busch is going to win the brother duel. He wins at Atlanta.
Presented by Credit One Bank for Eric Almirola down into turn 1. Aiming to get his 3rd career win in his 374th start. Last win was at Talladega in October of 2018. This is going to put Eric Almirola into the playoffs. If he can make it through turns 3 and 4, he's got lap cars in front. But the lead is a little bit too big for Christopher Bell. Eric Almirola with the upset at New Hampshire.
Between first and second, 2.35 seconds. Larson ahead of Elliott on the final lap here at the Glen.
All Kyle Larson has to do is bring it home in one piece. Keep it on the racetrack, and he's got this one buttoned up. Here he comes for the right-hander. Turn 2, that's the bottom of the Essence. He'll crest the hill in turn 3, ease his way over to the turn 4 area, and here comes Young Money, looking for the big money for the final time out of 4 and headed up the back straightaway.
Kyle Larson cruises down the back straightaway, lifting and braking early, smoothly into the bus stop. No mistakes here. Cruz just rolling through here without any real pressure. going to be an easy cruise to a victory as he goes around the carousel. Great pace in this 5-car all day long. He's headed to you, Bert.
Kyle Larson's won everything you sat in this year. Dirt cars, all types of dirt cars, road courses. Never won at Watkins Glen. A couple corners away from his first career win at this racetrack.
Number 5 important for Kyle Larson and Hendrick Motorsports. And it's going to be win number 5 on the 2021 season for the driver of the 5. Kyle Larson comes out of 7 for the final time. And Larson is going to win at the Glen. In front, A.J. Allmendinger trying to grab another win. He'll be his first at Indianapolis. Blaney running second.
Here they come for the final time into turn number 1. Does A.J. Allmendinger have enough to get it back to the start-finish line and win at the Brickyard? He'll lead Ryan Blaney by 2 car lengths, by 3 car lengths. As further back they begin to stack up. They clear turns 3 and 4 as right now A.J. Allmendinger will take him through turns 5 and 6 for the final time this afternoon in Indianapolis.
AJ's well clear of second place Ryan Blaney. The battle really is for 3rd and 4th. Blaney clear now of Larson down here in 7. No lockups on the 16 car. He gets into 7 clean. Heads into turn 8. Going back and forth. He's worked all day to put himself in this position. Leaving turn 10 with about a 6-car length lead over Ryan Blaney. Blaney under attack.
A.J. Allmendinger, driver for Colleague Racing. Colleague Racing going full-time Cup racing next year. They have no wins in the Xfinity in the Cup Series. A.J. Allmendinger with just a few more corners to get them their first win.
A.J. Allmendinger could come here and pull off the most amazing win of his career at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Another chapter written into the Indy history books. A.J. Allmendinger will cross the yard of bricks, the winner of the first ever road course race for the Cup Series.
Run on Blaney down here into turn 1 and 2. Blaney with a big lead.
Big run off at 2. Big run on 3-4. Still back.
They're backing up. But now they're going to be side by side, or the teammates going to get side by side and slow each other down.
Yeah, William had to block
Here
the
it
run of
comes.
Kurt Busch, and that hurt that move forward.
Williams got some momentum.
One last opportunity. Into 3 and 4. Blaney has the lead. Byron goes high. Blaney stays down low.
Blaney drifts up the track. Here comes the run from the 24.
Ryan Blaney is going to hold him off. Byron dives to the bottom of the track. Blaney goes to block. Blaney's going to win in Michigan.
They're side by side. Blaney gets pushed way out. The organization's on the outside.
Chastain underneath Austin Dillon, putting him 3 wide in the middle.
Harvick in the back of the 7 car. They're going to have a big run.
Oh! Corey LaJoie fakes to the inside, stays to the outside. He's getting shuffled back now. It's Blaney out front.
Suarez in the middle of this.
Harvick running second. A big shove coming from the middle. Daniel Suarez in the 99. He gets turned into the 4, and they go into the wall. The next flag will end the race. And there's the caution flag. Ryan Blaney wins. The big accident happens behind him.
Good boys. Way to get it done. Good, we had it.
Credit One Bank. Denny Hamlin, 1 1/3 miles away from his first win of 2021. A near perfect race for Denny Hamlin. Entering the playoffs, he was second in the regular season, but one of only 3 drivers that were winless, and now he's slow on the track. The 5 right up behind him. Smoke coming out from Larson. Larson up against the wall. It's a drag race to the checkered flag. Denny Hamlin's going to win it. 1 lap to go at Richmond. Mart Truex Jr. looking for his 4th win of 2021. And a spot in the round of 12. A win locks you in. It's going to be Mart Truex Jr. sliding all the way across the finish line at Richmond. Harvick charging hard. Larson, now Elliott on the inside of Harvick. Watch for that. Larson clears him out of 4. Larson's going to win at Bristol. 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. Denny Hamlin with a 0.3 of a second lead over Chase Elliott. Down the Nellis straightaway for the final time. Denny Hamlin in round 1 was able to win the first race and guarantee him a spot in the next round. He's going to do it in round 2. Hamlin's going to win at Vegas.
Outside line's going to have some momentum here. Both lines coming back to the back bumper of the 23. Here comes Logano.
What does Bubba Wallace do right here? Is he going to make this block? Is he going to stay in the bottom lane? Right now, he doesn't have to make a decision, but he's getting ready to. Here comes a big push for Logano.
Around goes the 37. Prix is around. He catches the 24 as well as the 21. Caution comes out.
Hamlin, and then we saw Kurt Busch get into it, and then working that third line, Bubba Wallace, then moved down to the middle. I didn't think that was where he wanted to be. He absolutely knew what he was doing because you see right here, Rain some
Come on, Rain.
He has a couple seconds in his career.
When the caution came out, was in front of the field, the rain started then right away. History made once again. It's official. Bubba Wallace gets his first career win. He's just the second African-American to ever win at the highest level of NASCAR. Speaking of 1 second, 1 lap to go now. The final lap from the Roval for Kyle Larson. I mentioned we talked to him earlier, and he said, I'm not expecting to win this championship. I know I have to go out there and fight and get it. There's where the 24 of Byron got off track and into the wall in the infield. Well, Kyle Larson is going after it here in the round of 12. Coming in, Kyle Larson had 60 playoff points. Those are the only things that will advance into the next round with you. 60 points is the maximum number of points you can earn in one race. So he has almost a 1 race advantage going into the next round.
He's going to have more now. Very impressive, Kyle Larson. I think what's most impressive for me, Rick, is the style of tracks. I would never have pegged Kyle Larson a road course racer, but this will be the second one of the year that he's proven that he can best some of the best road course racers we have seen.
And getting some of their momentum back. Bad strategy at Vegas. Got in a wreck at Talladega. Before that, they weren't running great. Getting some of that back for this next round of playoffs.
And what a season it has been for Kyle Larson. He is going to become the first driver ever in the Cup Series to win 3 road course races in the same season. Kyle Larson, through the chicane for the final time, he will win at the Charlotte Roval. To go, presented by Credit One Bank. 1.5 miles from his 8th win of the season is Kyle Larson. A win at this racetrack locks him in to the championship 4 in Phoenix. Gives his team 2 weeks to work on that car. Kyle Larson, a dominant performance. He leads 256 laps, and he'll win at Texas.
Phoenix, run for a title. Good job.
1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. If he's able to finish this off, the last driver to win 3 straight races twice in a season was Dale Sr. back in 1987. Pretty good company to join there.
That's the best company. How you get better than that?
What a season Kyle Larson has put together, and what a round. This round of 8 of the best drivers in NASCAR, he has put it on him. He wins again. Larson wins at Kansas. One more time around for Martinsville. Bowman looking for his 4th win of the season.
Roman better get away right here. Kyle got loose off of turn 2. That gave him Roman a little bit of a gap. I don't think Kyle can get to him.
He's not going to get there. Alex Bowman coming out of 4. He's going to win at Martinsville.
Made up a lot of time again in turns 3 and 4.
A huge amount of time.
He's closed the gap. The 5. Now sees the 19. He's getting closer in the mirror. Down the backstretch for the final time.
There's going to be a lap car on the inside. Not going to allow Truex to run that low line that he wants to run.
Kyle Larson a year ago watched the race from North Carolina. Today, he's a Cup Series champion.